I might need backup. I'm not liking his attitude. Yes, I am wearing a jacket indoors because it is freezing in here. Not even kidding. It's about cold degrees Fahrenheit. What's up, everybody? It's Gus, and it's another story video because why not? So as you can see by the title down below, I'm gonna be talking about the time I got pulled over not once, not twice, but thrice in 1 week. Oh, what an eventful week it was. Let's get right into the story. This was back when I was like 18. I got my license when I was 17. So I had been driving for a year already. Didn't get pulled over once in that year that I was driving. No, that's a lie. I actually did get pulled over once when I had my provisional license, and cop let me go. That's a different story though. So from when I got my license to when I got pulled over the first time that week, I had not gotten a single ticket. So I was, still driving pretty recklessly and giving no fucks about Popo. So we were in Goleta for one of my sister's soccer games, and me and Josue went in one car, and my dad and my sister went in another car. Why? I do not exactly remember why, but we were in two cars. The car my dad was driving had a headlight out, and he was driving without a license at the time. It was, I don't know, like 6 or 7, and the sun was like about to go down. So I was like, here, I'll take the car in case I get pulled over. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I didn't know that I had a headlight out, get a fix-it ticket or something. Well, pretty much what ended up happening was I left to go back home in Lompoc from UCSB. So it was about a 45 minute drive, and I was like, I can beat the sun in a freaking Corolla, like a 2003 Corolla. So I embarked on the race against the sun, and me and Josue and I believe my sister all ended up going in that car. I wasn't even see, this is what pisses me off. I wasn't going that fast the whole way, just some parts, I would speed up. But in this particular section of the highway, there was this lady going slow as shit. It was so annoying. So I was like, I'm gonna pass her. I go into the left lane, I start speeding up, so I can't even see ahead of me because, the sun's freaking just glaring in my face. So I can't see that there's a cop like right at the top of this hill that I'm like hauling ass up. As I pass, I see the cop. Like I'm passing and I just see the cop. And I'm like, damn it. How fast am I going? I look down, I'm going over 70. I don't exactly remember how much I was actually going, but cop pulled me over, ticketed me for going 76 in a 65. I had no excuse, honestly. I was just like, I got my first ticket. I thought I was all badass, and I saw a friend's car and his family pass by while I was pulled over on the side of the road, and they saw me and texted me like, hey, did you just get pulled over? And I was just like, yeah. Get home. My dad saw me too, I guess. I didn't see him pass me, but I got home and he was fucking pissed. He was mad. I was just kind of like, whatever, because at the time I was getting financial aid, so I was just like, I have money to pay this shit. That's not the case anymore, which is why I drive pretty fucking carefully now, sometimes. So that was once. That was on a Saturday. Number 2. So at the time I was living in Lompoc, going to Santa Barbara City College. Every day I'd commute from Lompoc to Santa Barbara. This was on a Tuesday, 3 days after I just got my first ticket. Going to Santa Barbara, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drive the speed limit. Don't want to get another ticket. I'm gonna go 65 the whole way there. I'm in a 2-lane section. I'm in the left lane. There's a truck in the right lane, and then a semi in front of the truck. No, a semi in front of me. I'm a little bit ahead of the truck. We're going downhill. I'm a little bit ahead of the truck, and I'm like, okay, I need to get into the right lane because this semi isn't gonna move over, and I'm going faster than the semi. And you pass it. This truck starts speeding up because it's a fucking asshole, and it wasn't going to let me into the lane. So I'm like, what? No. I was in my car this time, the green machine. Yeah, in my little 93 Honda Accord. I just floor it, and I'm like, f you, truck, passing it, and I get into the lane. As I get into the lane, I look over. Lo and behold, a fucking cop. CHP is such ass. He's there, pulls over. Why? Cop comes over. He's like, oh, hello, you know, blah, blah, blah. Starts up a conversation. And he's like,
Oh, he's like, you're going kind of fast. Are you trying to get somewhere?
and I was like, oh, this guy's cool. He's starting a conversation. I'm going to try to get out of this ticket. So I start, yeah, I have class in like 30 minutes at Santa Barbara City College. I'm trying to get there. Like, I honestly don't know how fast I was going. I'm just trying to get there before my class starts. He responds with,
Oh, that's cool. You go to Santa Barbara City College?
I'm like, yeah, I do go to Santa Barbara City College.
Oh, that's really cool. I have a daughter
A daughter or a niece or something. He's like,
that goes to UCSB.
and I'm like, oh, that's really cool, you know?
You said your class starts in half an hour?
I didn't have a fucking class in half an hour. I mean, was going to school. I wasn't alive, but my class didn't start for another like 2 or 3 hours. So I'm like, yeah, I can't even remember what class I said I had. I think I said I had like criminal justice or something. Just
You have a test or something?
yeah, I was like, I honestly didn't know how fast I was going. I didn't want to be late. I do have a test, and you know, parking is horrible at CC. And he's like,
Yeah, I've heard that the parking is like terrible, like this and that, blah, blah, blah.
and he's like,
Alright, just sit tight. He's like, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go run your information.
I'm like, oh my god, yes. I got out a freaking speeding ticket. He comes back. Clipboard in hand. Hands over the clipboard. Says,
So the reason I'm giving you a ticket is because you were going 80 in a 65.
you know that whole freaking spiel that they gave you that's just nonsense? I honestly thought I was gonna get out of that ticket, and then I just felt like we had connected. But nah, this guy, he just wanted me to feel good, and then he was like, fuck you. Stabbed me right in the heart. So that was Tuesday. Got another ticket. Friday comes along. Another 3 days after that ticket. So this third ticket was on the campus of the California State University Channel Islands. Go Dolphins. I was leaving the campus. I had my cousin with me. Not cousin Sway. It wasn't him. It was cousin Ivan. And the homie Julian in the car with me. Mind, all three of us are fucking idiots. Like, we always have been, and we probably always will be fucking idiots. That's just... So we're leaving campus, and I knew that campus police were freaking dicks. Everyone told me that, and I kind of just figured because, one, it's Camarillo, there's nothing to do. Two, there's no frat houses or sorority houses there, so it's like, there's nothing, literally. Or at least I don't think there are. I don't remember there being any frat houses or sorority houses or anything. So I leave the parking lot, and there's this like little... I guess it's called an alley because it's in between two buildings, you know, but it's more like a driveway. As I'm passing there, I see a cop. It's parked, lights off and everything. It wasn't like fully it was like sunset, right? Like, you know, when it's like dark, but there's still light from the sun, if you get what I'm saying, you know? That little, is it dusk? Yeah. Parks close at dusk, right? Yeah, dusk. But I can see the cop just chilling there. I'm driving the speed limit, and I look over and I'm like, guys, $20 says that fucking cop is gonna follow me right now. I keep driving. As I'm passing it, headlights go on, right? I'm like, boom, what'd I tell you? I already know. Pulls up behind me. I'm like, whatever, I'm not doing anything. There was 3 stop signs before I was home free. Come to stop number 1. 1, 2, 3, go. Stop number 2. Blinker, because I'm turning right. Gotta turn on the blinker. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Right? Blinker, I'm turning left. Stop number 3. 1, 2, 3. Look in the rearview mirror. Woo! Fucking lights. Like, are you kidding me? I didn't do anything. What the hell? Pull over. I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm livid. This cop comes up to my window. He goes,
license, registration, and proof of insurance.
yeah. As I'm reaching over in the glove compartment to get all my paperwork, he says,
I pulled you over because you didn't make a complete stop and you drove a little on the side of the road.
I'm like looking for the paperwork, right? And I pull it out. I'm just like, you know, I just let out a little, like, what is that? It's a little, like, it's not a cough. It's like, it's not even like a chuckle. It's just like a, give him all my stuff. And he goes,
what's so funny?
I look at him and say, what? And he goes,
what's so funny? Usually when I tell people why I pulled them over, they don't laugh.
I look at him dead in the eyes and I say, am I not allowed to laugh? Oh, man. Should not have done that. I regretted that instantly. My heart sunk into my stomach. I was just like, oh, I can't believe I just said that. I was just like, fuck. And you know, I couldn't see Julian or Ivan, but I know their jaws just dropped. They were just like, damn. The cop says,
I didn't say you couldn't laugh. Now cut the attitude.
I didn't say anything after that. I just looked at him because I was mad, but at the same time I was kind of scared. But this was before like you would hear about all these police shootings. Like this was before these were on the news like every other week. So honestly, I didn't give a f. So he goes back to his car. He's like running my license and I hear him on the radio. I have a Gustavo Ivan Landeros, male, height. You know, running my freaking license. I don't know why he couldn't put it in the computer. I might need backup. I'm not liking his attitude. Like a deer in headlights. I was like, what the fuck did I do? He comes back. I'm about to shit a brick. And he says, I'm gonna let you off with a warning this time. Just be careful. Oh my god. I was like, oh, sorry, officer. I didn't mean to give you attitude. Fucking went from big man to big bitch in like 2 seconds. Since then, I have been pulled over a couple other times. But, you know, stories for another time. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed these stories. This story, 3 stories in one. I don't know. Subscribe. Why not? You like listening to stories? I like telling stories. Go ahead and drop a thumbs up on this video, guys. Please. It shows me that you guys actually enjoy these videos. Thumbs up it, you know? Leave a comment, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.